Hello everyone and welcome to Subnautica. Today will be, as you can see, I've actually done some, or have I done changes yet for you guys? Anyway, at least now we've got our base up and running. I also set up a thermal reactor by the place where Marguerite had set hers up. Anyway, also we've got one of these nuclear reactors, and here's some batteries for that, or rods, and nuclear waste disposal. Aside from that, we also have a filtration system to make water for us. Here we've got some, and yeah, that's about it. Also, I placed a picture down here and also a lamp. Nice. What? No, that's new. Okay, anyway. I also brought some food here and a bed I made. But before that, or before we go anywhere further, I'm actually thinking of going to get that thing next. After which we could actually go and get those artifacts and such. But let's see. I've got some new messengers for you guys, which is here. This is the first thing I found.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Yeah, and I have detected an energy signal of some strength, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's actually...
I have detected an energy signature of some strength. I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Yeah, that one came from these crystal caverns, where the big creature is. I was trying to find nickel ore and such, and I did find some. Which is to say that we can now make ourselves sea-truck this thing here. So let's get the things we need. Was it 3? I don't know how many we needed. Let's see. Yeah, 2 and 3. One of these off and that off. And now we have everything except the depth module. Which we'll be stealing from here and doing this fast. Also, just so you guys know, I'm gonna separate this thing here, just because I feel like it's gonna be safer that way. So let's do this fast.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
I know.
Hull damage imminent.
I know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get it done, get it done, get it done. There we go. Nice. Not even that damaged. I also had another thing that I was planning on doing here, but I'll show it to you guys in a moment. Just a moment. Repair this thing. Back, and there we go. I wanted to build a roof for this place, or a glass dome here, but it had a small problem that I found out. Just a moment. These things are the things I needed for that. And I'll show you what happens when I try to do that. Just a moment longer. And whole damage is being taken. Okay, now we can just leave it down, because I don't want this place to be filled with water. As you can see, these things appear. First time for me in this game. We need to actually strengthen some of our walls here. It's fine, it's
Hull
fine.
integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
We can take some of those, then we can take some lithium. And let's go for this here. We'll put down some of these. Just to have a bit of strength here. Hull integrity increasing. 7! Nice, that is good. Let's see, we still have those things for our glass dome. There we go. Get it done. After... there we are. Much better, I suppose. But we can now leave the rest of these things here. And I do think that we should probably get some food before we go. Like so. Take 2 of these. And make ourselves salad. That's good. We also got another message, which is to say this thing here.
The aromatherapy lamp by Quasico can reproduce over 17,000 natural scents captured from hundreds of worlds.
It is beautiful. This is the lamp. It was when I started to build. And then as I went to sleep, I heard another message.
What happens as you are sleeping? I was being pulled from illogical world to illogical world, with you at the center of them all.
I was dreaming. The brain processes in mysterious ways when we sleep.
Does it serve a purpose? It was such disorienting and fragmented thought. Random images and sensations.
No one is completely sure what it does. There are theories, but every human dreams. Many other mammals too.
Is it enjoyable?
It can be. We can experience impossible joy, and also impossible terror in our dreams. Sometimes I can fly. Sometimes I call out to Sam and can't reach her. Sometimes I'm in my underwear, defending my doctoral thesis. It's a mixed bag.
Your biofeedback indicates that flying is the most enjoyable dream. I therefore hope you have many more of those. Mainly for my own safety.
Okay, I'll be right back when I reach a site that I wanted to show you guys. So I'll see you in a moment.
An active volcano detected nearby.
Okay. I wasn't gonna come to this place yet, but apparently we're gonna go for this thing first. Okay, let's see what is here then. An active volcano nearby. This, I believe this is my first time here.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find more. The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images. Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing that we are gonna be going checking soon enough, but first of all, let's see what this is. I think that did some kind of a thermal reactor or something. Ground sampler, okay. A bit different than I expected, but let's see. Oh.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feel it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes.
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
You are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Why our database? It should be his. Anyway, we got something here. I also have some other things here. Mercury logs that we'll be reading in at the end of this video, but before that, ground sampler. Ground sampler. This alien artifact appears to be programmable robot that collects and analyzes samples of soil and rock. Scans indicate the presence of equipment closely analogous to human-built lasers and spectrographs analysis equipment. Okay, that's okay. I also got some things here. Hive mind is one thing that was interesting to me, so I'll read this real quick as well. Hive mind. The hive mind are never alone and grow in massive clusters. They are physically connected by root system, which sends out chemical signals in the presence of large predators. This signal activates a chemical reaction within its green porous membrane, resulting in a visible change of color in its bioluminescence. This action has two effects. The uniform change in color grants the hive mind the appearance of one large interconnected organism. This is a form of camouflage called disruptive coloration, which is confusing to the predators. Smaller sea creatures confuse the change in color for sunlight and are drawn towards the clusters. Interesting. And then hope. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this thing. I really don't care, but here is a vent garden thing that I wanted to read actually. Vent garden. The vent garden is a stationary leviathan that anchors itself above thermal vents and houses aquatic flora inside its belly or bell-shaped interior. Anchoring tentacles, 6 tentacles anchor to the vent garden to the seafloor around vents. Each tentacle is clamped by a set of thick curves hooks that grow downwards, keeping vent garden firmly in place. Transparent bell. The hollow bell of the vent garden has a narrow opening large enough to accommodate human entry. The vent garden feeds on thermophilic bacteria and other microorganisms that spew from the vent below. The top of the bell also has an opening that continuously releases water to maintain consistent internal pressure. Symbiotic relationship. The bell houses 6 branching platforms that resemble coral. These platforms contain aquatic flora that remain safe from foraging herbivorous fish. In turn, the flora absorbs and synthesizes some of the heavy metals and gases emitted by the vent below. Assessment: docile, nutrient-rich, harbors flora. Interesting. That I do believe that's the first time we read this, but anyway. We'll read the rest of the things later, these mercury logs that I found. I also found some other some blueprints, for example, one for this thing here, sea truck, which is to say the afterburner, which allows us to travel faster. There we are. Yeah, this is one place that I wanted to show you guys as well, and it was a body catch, apparently, which explains why I went to the wrong place, because I did believe that it was a artifact rather than a body catch. So let's see, this place is where you'll get one of those ammoniac these mushrooms, the acid mushrooms basically. And this place is one beautiful place as well. I don't know what those things do, but I really don't care either. As you can see, look at this. There are massive things here. Oh, nice. There is a thing that shows that we'll need to go this way, most likely. Yep. This place I have been to before. In my off time, meaning that... Oh, well, right now I haven't actually been here, but... before it was full release, you know. Although it is a bit of a maze. Just follow those architect things, those green, oh, these things, these type of things. Those things, there. Follow them. And you'll find your way in here. So let's go out and see what kind of a place this is. Here we are. This is the most impressive technology they have. To be able to stop the water from floating in. And oh, this is beautiful. I think they've changed it a bit. Ooh, ancient ornament plant. Okay. I'm not gonna read it. Look at that. It's their shape, most likely. But what did we come here to scan then? Is the question. Right now I'm not seeing anything to scan. What? Oh, there it is. Architect components, okay. Ooh, it seems like it's a skeleton.
This skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
I really didn't, but... At least we can read this thing now. Architect skeletal structure. A dense synthetic skeletal structure made from unknown alien components. It is estimated that the skeletal material would score a 10 on the Mohs test for material hardness. It is highly resistant to shattering due to its incredibly strong impact strength. Okay. Also, there are some issues that I'm gonna have to deal later on concerning these things. Oh, let's listen.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes. That is why a cure was imperative.
Okay, that is interesting. So they were scared that their infection would actually spread to other species as well. Which is why they didn't start making new bodies for themselves. But this is seriously the best place, and I believe the only place to get these mushrooms. Anyway, right now we can take our leave from this place. Bodyguard is taken. I'm still not sure where that is. Did we even take, or did we take it already? That is also a possibility, but I don't think so. We could actually go there next. After we figure out a way out of here. I'm a bit lost already, but I think it was this way. This thing we saw, I believe. Then here comes an open area where we can leave. Yeah, nice. I don't think it's that thing there. Here it is. Down we go. There, as you can see, there is a hole. Although I don't see it clamping down on it. Unless it means those things there. But that doesn't... that's weird. Okay, I believe that we have to swim down further. So let's do it. And there is some lithium, diamonds, uranium, more uranium, and gold. Okay, let's see what this place has to offer. Let's take these things first. Diamond. What is underneath it? I've never actually seen underneath it, but I'll never see it there anyway. So let's take this thing. Nice. Wait, was that another one of those mineral things? Indigenous life form. It's just that thing that we scanned, I think. Not sure. But that was boring. And it's out of the list, good. Now we don't need to see that anymore there. And the next step is to get to back to the base then. Which is near the crystal cavern. And after that, I believe it's gonna be the next part where we are gonna be going towards Al-Ans' body. But I'm gonna have to also tell you guys that you need to prepare before you go there. I don't remember the exact things you need to make the body. So those sounds are really annoying me. Anyway, yeah, the body still needs some things to make it. Some materials, so if you don't know what they are, check it out from the internet, which I will also do. Okay. That's not fun. Woo! I don't like that guy. Anyway. Yeah. Check it out from the internet what you need to make Al-Ans' body. And then we can, after that, after we've assembled his body, you'll see how beautiful it is. And amazing. That's about as much as I'm gonna tell you about that before actually seeing it in the game. Which is probably gonna be on the next part. But anyway, I could show you guys actually before we go back to the base where I made my thermal thingy. You know, where she placed hers as well. Which all were broken for some reason. I don't even know how she's getting energy here. Anyway, it's this way. And here we are, getting closer to it. And there we can see the energy line. They actually go quite far. I didn't know it at first, but they do go far. And here it is. A nice place for my thermal reactor. Or whatever you wanna call it. Mostly because of that thing there. Giving out immensely strong heat. Anyway, let's get back to the base and prepare for the next part. So, you can, at this point, leave the video. I don't think I have anything else important to show. And if you do so, then at least leave a like and subscribe. And yeah. on the next part we'll be going towards Al-Ans' body. Probably the end of the game as well. Huh, weird. Feels a bit fast now that we're getting to this point. Anyway, look at that. Such a beautiful thing. We'll take a picture of it real quick from here. No, actually we'll take it a bit closer. Like so. No, like so. There we are. And here we are. Get up and change the battery. Not this one. This one here. And repair. Now that that is done, we'll need to check out the other things we need. I was thinking that I'd actually build the exosuit before going forward, but considering everything, this is the best choice without it, because I don't know where to get the piece to have the exosuit with us.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have some reading to do as well. We don't need to worry about this thing here. And this thing we can just take off this thing here, so yeah, I'm not gonna read that. You guys can read it if you want. It's right there. Anyway, off, and here we go. Mercury 2, accounting of the Mercury 2 crash. Jasmine. Oh, it's actually a voice thing.
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me. The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew is, well, was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my seat anchor. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency. It felt like time slowed. He said, "I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella." I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
No, she's gonna die. Anyway, then the last one.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to get home. I understand that, but this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore. I desperately hope this pans out. Oh, I can't wait till we get into communication range with Sol again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from them so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give them so much more.
Okay. And I'd also like to tell you guys that this is the part where you can find also nickel. These caves here. Around the pilot's last known location. As well as one of the most important modules for this thing here. Oh yeah, there is this thing here as well. Which I forgot entirely because, well, it's not on the marker. Or marked down. So let's go see this thing as well. This is the thing that had that message pop up there. Not these ones, not these obvious ones that we already saw. But I believe it was this one here.
This site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Okay, so with that said and done, we'll go scan these things. Whatever they are. Okay, marine life analyzer. What? Quotes. Okay, I don't need it right now. But thanks, monkey. Sea monkey. And we'll with now what this thing has to say. Marine life analyzer. This container might have been used to create small microbiomes for aquatic flora and fauna. Design indicates the following likely usage pattern. Trap and ensnare small fauna. Gather data on how various organisms respond to treatment and different environmental influences. Use multiple containers to run multiple experiments in parallel. Okay. Anyway, we can also find in this place, if we can. I don't think we can find it right now. I might actually cut off until I find it, but afterburner and horsepower for our sea truck. So if I can't find it in a moment, then I'll probably just cut until I find it. Or cut off until I find it. I don't know. But I'd like to find it as soon as possible, because I've been looking through this area for a while now. Before. I don't think this thing has anything on it anymore either. No. Then there are places like this, but nope. We're gonna go this way. Because I do believe I've actually checked that side out. Oh, and here is just this place. Which we can now enter without worrying at all. But I'm not gonna, because, well, there is nothing there to search for right now. Ooh, those whales. I was about to say space whales, but they are just average whales. Anyway. And what is this thing here then? I think I might have found something, but what exactly? Aquarium module. Nope, no need for that. I don't like it. So this thing here is empty still. I believe we already checked that out anyway. But we'll find it one way or another. And I still yet to find it, but I do believe that it should be somewhere around these parts. They tend to be in the sea monkey things, the beds. I forgot to mention, but I think that you guys will find it way faster than I will. Or may have already found it. Anyway, I think that I'll just end this part here then, and search for it. Well, or for the next part. And then we'll be going to find Al-Ans' last piece of body, I do believe, or something like that. So, leave a like and subscribe. This is going to be a bit shorter of a part, but I don't think I need to show anything else. Yet, at least. After all, there's been so little that I've found. Or haven't done yet, so. I'll see you guys on the next part. And yeah, I'm out. See ya! Okay, and before we end this part, I found this thing right after I had ended the part, so yeah, I found the last piece of the afterburner, which should also give me, let's see, no, sea horsepower truck. Where is that thing? No! Anyway, that one I have no idea where to find. I don't even remember finding the first piece. Okay, so I found the last piece right around here then. Yeah, 230 in depth, but I don't really... Oh yeah, there's a route like this thing here. Had to leave my sea truck a bit back because, well, it's faster to move with this. Especially in these caves. Keeps crashing on everything with this thing, but it's about... If that is west, then it would be about east-ish. Right, yeah. East-ish. 230 depth from your base. About 950 meters or whatever you use as a measurement. But anyway, that's the last piece for the horsepower. Yeah, now I can go back into the base and start building it. And I'll see you on the next part, and I know I've said this a few times already. Anyway, see ya!